Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my page. My name is UC. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a subscriber, you're welcome. If you haven't subscribed, you're welcome. Please subscribe. Thanks. So today we're just going to go ahead to, like I say, this is a quick graphic liner tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead to moisturize her face, cleanse. I've already cleansed. I'm now moisturizing. This is a whole lot of moisturizer, you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead to blend this out into her skin because her skin is really dry. At the same time, I wanted it to have moisture, and I also wanted it to be matte because this is an outdoor shoot. So I'm going to go ahead to blend this out. While I'm blending, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. This is a new channel. Help me grow. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead to just buff all this in. I'm just going to go ahead to buff it in, you guys. I used a whole lot of moisturizer, and I actually don't regret it because I'm going for a really matte look, at the same time dewy. So you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. So yeah, now I've gone ahead to prime. I have done everything. I actually didn't film it, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm using this foundation now and a beauty blender. I think this foundation is Ava Cosmetics or L'Oreal. I think it's Ava. I'm not so sure, but I think it's L'Oreal too, you guys. Yeah, so I'm just applying this foundation and I'm using my beauty blender to buff this in. So the foundation is really full coverage because this is an outdoor shoot, so I went for like full coverage. You guys, you can see the skin match. It's actually, the shade match is actually really amazing. So I'm going to go ahead to blend her foundation everywhere on her face, and I'll be back, you guys. While I'm gone, subscribe. Thanks. So this is a dewy spray, you guys. Like I said, I'm going for a matte skin prep base and a dewy finish. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead to spray her face with a dewy skin finish spray, and I'm going to just go ahead to buff that into her skin again, you guys. Basically you actually have to always blend. Blending is key. So guys, now I'm using this Nuban Beauty concealer, I think in shade, I'm actually not sure of the shade, you guys. I actually don't want to say rubbish, but Nuban Beauty concealers are highly recommended. The only downside to this concealer, is that it dries really quick, so you have to just be very quick with your blending. So I'm going to go ahead to use my beauty blender to blend. Just putting this out there, I actually can use beauty blender to blend, or you can use beauty blender to blend, or you can use the brush. I prefer beauty blenders because it's quicker for me, and honestly, as a makeup artist, you really do not have time to sleep on someone's face. So I'm going to go ahead to blend under the concealer under her eyes and the bridge of her nose and everywhere else. And yeah, enjoy. So now I have gone ahead to place my contour shade all over her face on the places I actually want to contour. And I actually didn't use a concealer. To be honest, I always use a foundation, a darker shade of foundation to contour, mainly because it's actually easier to blend. But for my clients, I rarely do cream contour. It actually just depends on my mood and the client's face. But like I said, for makeup artists, you don't really have time. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead to blend. You can see I put the contour shade under her chin. Is that under her chin? I think it's under her chin. Anyway, you guys can see it. I put the contour shade there because of the shape of her face. Do you understand? Because of the shape of her face. So now I'm going to just go ahead to contour everywhere else and blend out everywhere else, and I'll be back. So yeah, you guys, I'm done blending. I'm just correcting something. It was like something there that wasn't really blended, so I'm just correcting it. And yeah, we're done. So right now, if you haven't subscribed, you guys, please subscribe. I actually have other tutorials, so after this one, make sure you watch this one. After this one, you can go ahead to watch the rest. I'm just really going over everything on her face and making sure everything is blended properly. And I've gone ahead to set her face. Now we're going to just hop into the meal of the day, and that is her eyes, the graphic liner. So now I'm using her foundation shade to just cover, I'm using a foundation shade, and it's going to act like an eye primer. So I'm just going to do that just to give it a base, a matte base. For when you're doing your graphic liner, you actually need a very matte base. That's what I'm using her powder shade to just set the foundation I put there. So I've gone ahead to set the foundation, and you guys can see everywhere is all matte and nice. And now for your graphic liner. So for graphic lining, what I would actually just say for graphic line is that you don't necessarily have to do exactly what I'm doing. You can just do whatever you feel like, but the trick is not to go over, like not to continue going over and over and over it again, because it's going to look tacky. Okay, don't just go over and over. Just, if you can do it at once, it's advisable to do it at once. Well, me, I couldn't do it at once, but I learned from this that it's always better to just go at once. If not, when it dries out, it's actually going to be obvious that you kept on going back and forth. But for me, on her face, and I'm using my eyelash glue to just put a dot and apply with a stone picker. I'm going to apply the stone on her face for precision. If you can use your hand, fine, but I didn't want anything to stain anything, so I decided to use a stone picker. So you guys are going to see how I will apply that. So I'm going to go ahead to remove one stone because the stones were a little bit too much. So I'm just going to go ahead to remove that one, and we're going to move to the lips. So now I have already overlined the lips. I was going for like full lips because she has really amazing lips, and I just lined this with a brown lipstick, and I'm using this satin very luscious nude shade. I actually can not remember this, you guys. Some products I've had it for a while, so I wouldn't really be able to like remember it. And I shot this video like I think last year or very early this year. But yeah, this is the look. I love these lips, I love the color, I love how it flatters her skin, and I love how it kind of like brings out the look, like makes it look more editorial. And yeah, this is the lip stain we're going for, the lipstick we're going for. I'm just going to go ahead to blend, and I'll be back. So now I'm just adding gloss, and this is Debbie Loster lip gloss dazzle. Yes, I remember this because this is one of my favorite Nigerian brand, lip gloss brand. What am I saying? So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead to apply the lip gloss, and you guys, these lips are popping. Because some certain powders, your technique matters, and certain powder you use matters. Because if any of them goes wrong, you guys, your makeup is going to look so cakey and patchy and then die. So I'm just going ahead to put like box. Thanks for watching, and this is the finished look, you guys. This is the finished look. I told you guys it was an outdoor shoot, so these are the images. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.